What's going on, guys? So today I have some 1v1 analysis. Um, this guy entered Plat 2, and we played a two-game series basically in the competitive, and I dropped him down to Plat 1. I feel kind of bad, but I thought it was like a good way to show just kind of how in 1's like the time and the score is important, because he started to mount a comeback in the first game, and then in the second game he actually like took the lead for a while, but we'll see what happens. So here I really don't want to challenge. Like, challenging in their corner in 1's is really useless. Doesn't really do anything constructive for you ever. It just 50s it. Like, even if you win the 50, it just hits their back wall and goes back towards your net. This save. Oh, saves my ass. That was kind of an air fake. Like, in 1's, people just go back naturally. And especially this low, if you go up the wall, they normally just let you go for it. Because they just want to see you with it. Because makes sense, to be honest. I mean, even at any level, probably. Nah. I know it. I don't know. I guess I haven't been up there, but I know you can pre-jump and stuff. I pre-jump 3s a lot, but I haven't played Diamond 1's yet. I'm trying to grind up 1's lately, like the last month. I started at like Gold 2 because that's where I placed like a year and a half ago probably, and I like never really play other than my like 3 or 10 new rank up games every year or every season. I feel like he whiffs this. I don't remember. I mean, that's kind of tough to come back to. Little boost. Still got it on him. Yeah, and 1's like, so how I try to play 1's is to just kind of like I was saying yesterday, with how to play with like low level players, is to just always pick up pads and be in the play and like never let them have a chance. It's basically, it's kind of like the scrub killer strat is like what people call it. Is like boost starving by shooting and shadowing. Like a lot of people in North America don't. They boost starve by just like picking up the boost and forcing you to go back to your net with no boost. But I think that you can catch a lot of those people just go into their boost, like right off the kickoff, and you can take a shot. And if they go to the boost, you normally score it if you put it on the far side. And if they don't go to the boost, then you can start your boost starve. Time that right. Yeah, see, I'm just trying to be persistent. I kind of did that the other NA boost starve. Like, I'll mix it in for sure, especially if I just want to get back, but it was probably a bad decision there, to be honest. There's a nice fake. I got him really bad, actually. That was a really horrible play from him. I think this first game was him just kind of playing bad at me and taking advantage of it. I don't know. The other day I was playing like casual, and I know I beat somebody who's champion. I felt weird looking it up on the Rocket League tracker afterwards, but like I could tell he was pretty good, and I just wanted to see because it was casual. And I know he was going for some weird stuff, but I was going for some weird stuff, and I was practicing a new kickoff, so I don't know. It's whatever. It doesn't like mean anything, but I know I'm diamond in 3s, so, and I know I put like a lot of work into training every day, so that should translate to 1's pretty easily. I just like need to actually play it. Which, like I said, I really only been playing for like a month. as far as like consistently playing ones, like enjoying it. I used to just like bitch about how you had to not miss the ball, and which I mean is actually really good for getting better at everything, but there's less aerials. You know, I've always considered myself a pretty good aerial player, so it's like not as much fun for me. But I guess just beating someone down is pretty fun. Okay, yeah, so here's where he starts about to come back. But he's got a minute and he's got 4 goals. So that's a long ways. Like, I know I'm fine. I just need to at least win 1 kickoff decently well. Which hasn't really been a problem so far. Even when I lost kickoffs, he didn't really take advantage of it. I was trying to hit the ball and the boost there. So just barely missed the ball. And, but like I said, I know I'm fine. 3 goals, no problem. There's another like, kind of lost situation. So it's getting a little bit worse, but even if he scores this, but he didn't, and he didn't get the boost. So now I know he's in a horrible situation. We both have no boosts, so this really isn't that risky. I'm gonna take that. I'm definitely gonna take that. I definitely transition like boost steal like the way NA players do. Like I'll take all the boosts and get back, and then normally try to make a play and leave my back boost there as like a lure. Like a lot of times low level, at least where I'm at, they'll go to that and think that they can take it and get back before you can put a shot on goal after you like won a 50-50 at about quarter field. All right. So there goes game 1. I don't know if I cut out the search. I don't know. Maybe I'll just talk for a little bit. Yesterday I noticed I keep making like kind of weird noises. I felt bad. It's because I'm like laying in my bed with my phone directly on my pillow while I'm watching my TV. Because it's the only way I can like consistently. Well, yesterday I was trying to hold the controller, so I could move around in the, what the fuck is it called? I feel like an idiot. The theater mode or whatever the hell. The replay. But I didn't even really use it, which is funny, because it's trying to, like, be analytical. I guess it's just kind of comfortable, and it's, like, an easy way to, like, have a mic right next to my mouth. Alright, so here's game 2. Yeah, so now I go down early. So now, in 1's games where you go down early, they're, like, very different. I still don't let my, like, my main objective change. Like, I still try to play the same way for at least, like, 3 minutes, probably. Pull them back. Always try to pull them towards you, pull them away from their net, challenge them in smart places. If you can get them to challenge you in your corner, like I said, never challenge in their corner. If you can get them to challenge you in your corner, that's great. If you can make them think that they can come all the way back to your back, that they can just push you all the way back into your net, like you're just gonna retreat, and then you turn around quickly, that'll always catch them. So now we're down 2. So it's starting to look more like a mountain, but I know what happened last game, and I know I have 4 minutes. There's definitely a point in this game where I think I probably lost it, but then I literally get my first goal, and I look at the time and the score difference, and I'm just like, I got this. I definitely got this. This is an odd roleplay. What a whiff. It would have to go perfectly bottom corner, pretty much. Wish I would have got that boost. But I'm not gonna just give up a goal because I didn't get boost and crash in. Now I'm already up at 40. If I would have gotten that, I'd be at 51 or whatever. Alright. Yeah, I'm getting a lot better at that kickoff. I really like my 3's kickoff. I basically just make one dash and continue to fly into the ball. Like, I try to get to supersonic as quickly as possible. Yeah, I don't think I can capitalize on this if I remember right. Yeah, it was pretty much just a defensive play. As weird as that sounds. How did I not demo him there? I still don't get that. The first time I did it, that would have been so sexy too. By the way, I did that because I got to supersonic, like, almost immediately coming down off the ceiling, so it didn't matter if I was falling to the ground or not. Like, normally it's like, oh, when you're falling, you can't increase your speed or whatever, but between the boost I had and the dash, I was already supersonic. So it was faster to, like, drive up the wall and boost on the ceiling for a little bit and then dash off than it was to try to get down the wall and then start moving supersonic across the field. So, decent wall shot gets me back in the game. I remember at this exact point thinking, so last game he had less than a minute and he was down by 4, and I have a minute and a half and I'm down by 3. I've got this. Like, I'm going to win this game. Like, I knew I was going to win this game, and obviously I could have lost it, but having that feeling is really something special. I think it's actually something really special to this game. I'm sure it happens in other games too. I've just never been this competitive at any other game, really. Ugh, just barely miss. That could have tilted me if I didn't still have that, like, feeling in my heart that that this was gonna happen. Ooh, thank God. Could have put the nail in the coffin. I guess that's... I mean, it's not my fault Sonic still has me ranked down here. And I missed one earlier, too. So, makes up for it. Don't miss this one, though. That's considered an aerial goal? It's like 2 feet off the ground. Oh, so there's about to be a little cut coming up because I pressed the share button to catch this clip because I wanted it in a montage later. Look at that. So when that happens, the recording cuts, and all my, like, replays in the theater mode, they're all used up on Rad Chat. I'm gonna delete all the old ones. Like, I think I'm literally gonna delete the whole thing because I'm kind of sick of it, and I don't think any of them, like, there's some nostalgic games in there. I might keep them. Certain ones named like I named, like, the first time I played as a master, I'm pretty sure I saved it. I had a really good game, I saved it. And when the update with, like, painted toppers first came out, I got a white witch's hat, which I wore for, like, my first, like, 6,000 goals or something like that. And I have a replay named after that too. So here's a game. And I don't even know if he plays this out. If I were him, I'd forfeit. Probably not. I actually never really forfeit. Because I think kickoffs are just, it's like a complete new game after a kickoff, especially at once. But, yep, that's game. Got him. This poor guy drops down to plat 1. Pretty much just because of matchmaking. Like, if I wasn't ranked, if I wasn't having to fight up from gold 2, which I placed like a year and a half ago, then he maybe wouldn't have lost 2 games in a row and dropped out. I don't know. But thanks, guys. Have a great day.